Hey guys, PURPLEXEDQT here. Hey Allie, I love you bunches too. My poor Sagey. So, what's up, guys? I know you guys needed a break from the shit show, and I know a lot of you guys were complaining about the shit show, so I decided to go live, but I know it looks like a drama title, but it's not. What's up, Tinker? She's doing okay. She's in a lot of pain right now. What's up, Irish? What's up, Christy? Hey, Amber Sue. Hey, Marty. I know. See, Marty, I knew you guys needed me. So I want you to know I have a quarter of my extensions done. I only got to a quarter of it. I did like one quarter. Still got way more to go. I look gorgeous. Thank you, Poppy, but I haven't showered. It's been a long couple days, let me tell you. Long couple days. I'm going to have to pop these things out. I can't really do a live with them in. It's kind of hard doing a live and talking with them in. So if I sound like a little bit of a lisp, you know why, because I really can't take them out because I had them out a lot last night. So I'm going to try to keep them in as long as I can, even though I need to wear them for bed, which sucks. Allie, did you know I quit smoking a week ago? Allie is one of Sage's best friends. What's up, Dee Dee? Hey, Mimi. Aren't you proud? It's 9 days now? Yeah, 9 days. What's up, Extreme Mom? Hey, Joanna. You are the best, Allie. Hey, Christy. Hey, Val. Hey, Kate. Angie Holmes. What's up, Aries? Hey, Steph. Marty, Becky, Leo's wife, Lab, Samara, Alyssa. Hey, D-Kaz. Carol, Tyra, Red Dragon, Mimi. I think I got everyone to date. Yeah, hit the like for not smoking. Just vaping, that's it. Hit on round 2 today, I know, right? Because I saw all you guys like talking in Patreon. I was like, I kind of have to go live. A criminal quilter. So, couple things to get off the bat. I didn't forget you. Hey, criminal. Hey, Lab 15. One, the truth was fucking awesome before. Absolutely awesome. Wowie, me, you, Sage, and Mom should all have a girls' night out or something. Celebrate your cigarette cleanness. I'm with you, Allie. No problem. Laura, because of you, I drank a bottle of wine. That's a good thing, right, Alyssa? Why? Because of me. I didn't do anything wrong. I had a bad scare. Went to my vet. Found out he has hyperthyroidism. Aww. Hey, Flower Power. I'd say hi to the truth, but she didn't say hi to me earlier in her live. I don't think she could really see live. I don't think she's also ever had like 100 people in her live. Always great. It was the wine o'clock. There you go. That always works. What's up, Winky? So a couple things I do want to clear up before I get into the live. It's kind of like a clickbait title because it really has nothing to do with drama. But a couple things I do want to get off my chest and get out there. So the other side doesn't seem to get what I'm doing is a joke, that I'm copying what they do because they always copy what I do. And I think it's kind of funny that they're just not grasping it, that from the chicken soup and Patreon and the way they're handling their chats, everything is a direct copy of what I do. So what I decided to do lately was just start fucking with them and copy everything they do. But they're too stupid to realize that's what I'm doing. And they're trying to say that I'm copying them. So I just want to clear that up, that you guys all know what I'm doing is a joke, that I'm just copying everything they do to get back at them for what they do. But they're just too dumb to see it. Hey, Rhonda. So I just kind of wanted to get that out there so you guys know. I'm sure they're lurking, but just so you guys know that it's all been a big joke just to fuck with them. from titles to everything. And I'm spilling the tea, Aaliyah. Allie, I keep calling you Aaliyah. He is eating now, breathing, and heartbeat better. That's good. I know, Joanne. I know you guys know, but I just, in case there was any doubt in my followers' brains that maybe, I was really copying them, so I just want to get that out there. I just figure sometimes you just gotta say it, even though you think most people know it, you still gotta say it. It was one of those moments. Hey, Sarah. So if you guys also, if you didn't check out The Truth earlier, oh my God, you have to watch her. Hopefully she didn't delete it. I don't think she deletes it, but it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Hey, Tawanda. She just went off on everybody, on everyone. It was awesome. I'm staying away from drama. She picked it right up. What's up, Georgia? Hey, Christy. Still can't see Sarah. I don't know why. Thanks, Kate. We love you too. Laura will stop speaking to me on September 18th. I was getting to that next. It wasn't a DNAP. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, okay, so did you guys hear? Some of you that was here earlier would have known this. They're getting rid of YouTube messaging. How are they going to get rid of YouTube messaging? What the fuck is happening to Google? Google used to be awesome. And now it sucks. They're getting rid of everything. Just absolutely everything. Hey, Vincina. Yeah, it's crazy. I seriously can't believe they're getting rid of it. Oh my God, that's how I talk to people. So I don't know what people are going to do now. Yeah, it's Alyssa. It is the best. It is absolutely the best. Google's on this period. It sucks. Bad enough they're fucking with YouTube. I'm telling you guys, you're going to have to start liking DLive. I don't know what else to tell you. I know, right, Mimi? So I started a second DLive channel just because some of the patrons have signed up, just because I want to see if anyone's getting notifications if I sign up through my email and not through YouTube. Because I have a feeling, being that my main channel was set up through YouTube, somehow DLive's blocking it or YouTube's blocking it or something. So I set up a second channel on DLive that I only have 15 followers. So I need to transfer everyone over. So make sure you connect to me on DLive. It's Perplexed TCN for True Crime Network. So I'm going to do a combination of not just gaming, but I'm also going to do music. I'm going to do talking. I really need to build it up because I'm so stressed out over YouTube and what's happening with YouTube. You getting it? I know, but not everyone has Facebook. That's the problem. I've seen it. You've seen the other DLive. Did you connect to it, though? Did you hit the button to join? I can't get past the very first part when setting up an account on DLive. It is a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. It is a fucking pain in the ass. On my other account, I don't even know how to take out money. I have no idea how to get paid. It's telling me I have to take a picture of the back part of my license or something in order to get paid. I'm like, whoa, can I just give you my tax ID? But no, you have to do everything. DLive is for kids. It's not though. Hey, Billy. DLive gaming is for kids, but if you really look at DLive, it's not for kids. I have not seen one kid creator of anybody. Found DLive a bit of a problem, to be honest. I don't know what else to do because YouTube's falling apart. It is. YouTube is still my favorite platform, but it's falling apart. For real, falling apart. I know Oni liked it, but you don't have to buy any ninjas, Ninny. Laura, you can hit me up on my cell. I can. Allie, DLive is, let me give you the link so you can check it out. It's a gaming platform. That wouldn't work. See, I can't even post a DLive link. Tells me error. I closed it out. DLive doesn't have as good it doesn't have good video quality. I will agree with that, but they are the only other platform. The only thing that I'm gonna start to do is just like what what's his name does? Jim does. Jim C. Swim, where he just does everything on Patreon and then transfers it to YouTube. It's like my only alternative. He has everything on YouTube unlisted. Everything goes through Patreon. But the problem is with him, he's got he grows 1,000 people a week. So it's easy for him to do that. I'm afraid if I do it, all the links are going to get shared and people are going to be like, why do we need to sign up for Patreon? Because we just have all the links. Can you live chat on Patreon? No. Yeah, kind of. But it's done through YouTube. I'll message Laura on Facebook, but I'm so scared of her and her evil doxing ways. Thanks, Steph. Don't forget, I also have Twitter, too. I don't just have Facebook. I also have Twitter. I have Instagram. I have Snapchat. I'm on, every social media. I have, what else do I have? Discord. Twitch. DLive. Fuck, you could find me anywhere. So if you guys hate DLive, maybe I'll start doing Twitch more. Because I can integrate a little bit of gaming with talking on Twitch. Maybe that's an idea. I don't know. We need to come up with alternatives because YouTube is failing big time. I can't even believe how much Google's changing. It just sucks. I don't know why they're changing so much. I really don't. You don't like Twitter. Well, not everyone's gonna like something. But Long Island Girl, you're on Facebook. I'm still gonna do... Can we find you up in the club? Of course. I'm still gonna do Facebook. I'm a Patreon to him, Raven. I'm still gonna do YouTube. But I'm just saying I need alternatives. YouTube is not what it used to be. It used to be so much better than it is now. And now that Google's falling apart, it just sucks. I got really excited when I saw you last night. I hope I didn't dox you. I'm in Hartselle. Oh, are you really? Sweet. That's close to me, right? I think so. That's close here, right? I gotta check. I think it is. Oh yeah, you're less than a half hour away. Sweet. Okay. Hold on. All right, there. I lost you guys. We can do lunch. Mary, what's up? How you feeling? Sage is doing good. She's in a little pain, but she's doing good. All right, so we got one for Twitch. I'm just saying, I may use all these different platforms just to figure something out. Baby Blues, I got a question because I have to ask. Are there two Baby Blues? Because there's one Baby Blues that fucking hates me. Wishes me dead. And I keep seeing you come in here. So I'm wondering if you are the same Baby Blues or a different Baby Blues. That's okay, Kate. I'm 48. Becky, nope, what? So need a side hustle. Didn't notice you got your channel back to right now. I didn't get... This isn't True Crime Network. This is Perplexed. I've had this channel. Hey, Jackie. I thought you were hitting on. My Twitch handle is PURPLEXEDQT. I have Stream, I have Discord, I have Twitch, I have them all. I don't use all of them, but I have them all. Everything is PURPLEXEDQT unless I say otherwise. Like, Twitter is different. Instagram is PURPLEXEDQT. Okay, so it is the same Baby Blues. But she hates me. Like, she violently hates me. At least last I knew she did. So I'm just kind of curious what changed. Because I know my haters. It's okay to tell Laura the truth that you were the same girl. I'm just curious why, what changed? Thanks, JM. Yeah, but usually lurkers aren't so obvious about it. Oh my God, Truth. Yes, she has. She's railed me many of times. We've had many of fights. I caught the ER live. I'm glad it's all well. Yeah, thanks, Katia. I don't know. I know I've seen her rail me. So I'm just curious. See, thank you. All right, so I'm not crazy. I knew I wasn't nuts. Yeah, but that's a pretty big light to see, because she was pretty hardcore hater. I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, she was a pretty hardcore hater. Like, pretty hardcore. She found Jesus. I'm never gonna live this down, am I? Yeah, it was surreal. What was? Someone thought we were the same person. Me and you? Really? Sage is probably the bravest girl I know. Not everyone would be as calm. Oh my God, Allie. She was so calm. She's like, Mom, I'm not leaving the hospital. I'm still hardcore, but when I see the truth, I will own it, Laura. Okay. Why can't she be forgiven like me? She can be. I'm just a little surprised. That's all. Had a Rolodex come at my hoo-ha in emergency room because they thought I had something rare wrong. God. Now I just spilled the beans. I hit early too soon. I cry when I got stitches. No, she was a trooper. So happy Sage is doing a bit better. Yeah, she's doing fine. Doesn't mean I'm personally... Oh, no, happy. She completely hated me. There's no doubt about that. I'm on no side. That's fine. I'm not the one that tells people where to go. I'm just surprised, like, if somebody doesn't like me, that they're in here. That's all. But it was just waxing gone wrong. Seeing a lie is a good feeling, and it rids the animosity, anger, and bad vibes. Sorry to sound so after-school special, but it's true. Lifetime movie, Sarah. Lifetime movie. I got 8 days, Georgia. No smokes. No smokes. The emergency room sucks. 8 fucking hours I was pulling my hair out. And she was calm. I was ready to leave. Thank God we didn't. But I was like so over it. Like, I'm so done with this. I fucking hate the hospital. And I'm over it. I'm done. Move on. All right. So, I know it is good. I'm kind of over, like, this whole week has been hell with, like, everything. I'm like, if I didn't smoke now, I think I'm good. I'm totally good to go. My son is so cute. Thank you. You can have them. I'm selling all of them. They're all for sale. THC in the house. Do I sound really bad with the, like, lisp? Does it sound horrible? Laura, you made it through this week. You got this. This is exactly right, Cuban Witch. I made it through. I'm good to go. Alright. I do sound alright because I can hear like a little lisp. And I only have 186 days to go with my Invisaligns. Ouch, my ears. How are the Invisalign? They hurt. Nah, actually, they're fine now. They're better. Okay, I'm glad. Because you get like a lot of like buildup. But, I mean, they're fine. But that's the reason I quit smoking, was because the Invisaligns, they turn like yellowish and stuff, and they say you can't smoke. So I'm not paying all this money for not, figured this would be fine. I'm going to kidnap Sage. She's all yours. She's all yours, Allie. You can have her. I fell asleep to ER Live and rewatch and dreamt you braided my hair. Alright. I've been on the lookout for hard times with smoking and mouth sores this week, though. I know. I think I'm through the mouth sores until I switch them out next week, which is going to suck, too. I think I switch them out Friday. I just hope, like, every 2 weeks I don't have to go through the same shit. So let me talk about what I actually want to talk about tonight, what I actually went live about. So, Jeffrey Epstein. Did you guys know that there's a new law in New York that it doesn't even matter? I did some of them. I did, like, this section. But, no, I didn't do a lot of them. I got lazy. I think it was an Itsy Bitsy Spider. I used to do that to him when he was young. Why did I not get notification? I don't know, Rosebush. So, yeah, I only did, like, this part. And my hair is so fucked. I'm almost ready to just start over, grow it back, and go dark, and not deal with the bleaching, and get back my nice, thick hair that I had, like, 6 months ago. Before a genius me decided to go dark. I mean light. I may not have a choice but to go dark. Because the light is just killing my hair. It's absolutely killing it. And I don't know why, but I may just have to go dark. I may not have a choice. And do like light highlights or something in order to keep my hair, which it took me like a year and a half of doing nothing in my hair to grow it out. So I'm going to keep the extensions in for a while. Then when my hair goes to shit, then I'm going to probably take them out and just start fresh. And just let my hair grow out naturally. And whatever happens, happens. Do 10%. Well, I get it done professionally. Have you ever smoked weed or done cocaine? Of course. I've done both many of times. Hey, Vicky. But thank you for the $2, Jam. Oh, wait, I forgot Allie's here. Whoops. Nope, I've been an angel. I've been an absolute angel. I've never done any drugs, ever. Have you seen Lost here? Yes, I spoke to her the other day. I spoke to her yesterday. She's going through some personal stuff. I told her she's more than welcome to come here. I told her that if she wants to get away and come here, she's more than welcome. I have no problem with her coming here. But yeah, I spoke to her pretty intently yesterday. She's okay. I'm glad you reminded me because I was going to reach out to her today and just got caught up with dating and football and everything. Do not play Have You Ever with Laura, you'll lose. That's true. She's up in my comments on my last live. My girlfriends have snorted my Adderall before. Nope, can't do it. Oh, it's nasty. It's really nasty. But let me tell you guys what's going on. So Jeffrey Epstein, there's a new law in New York that states that the people, even though he's dead, Laura, do a vape trick? What kind of vape trick? You guys don't want to hear about Epstein, do you? You just want to bullshit. You guys want to hear about Epstein? You just want to bullshit. Hard to do with Invisaligns. There you go, Allie. You think Epstein faces death? No, but check this out. Do you inhale when you vape? Yes. So there are 3 women that are now suing him, and and there is a new law stating that you guys are screwing me up. I want to get through this though. I got to tell you guys this. So there's a new law stating that that all of his victims can sue for damages against his estate, and it's called the Child Victims Act. It gives people a 1-year window to sue for any sexual abuse damages, regardless of when the alleged acts happened. In addition to that, the law also extends the statute of limitations for criminal charges against sexual abusers. So even though Epstein is dead, the cases against him will still live on. 2 days after the wealthy financier and accused sex trafficker was found dead in his jail cell of apparent suicide, hopefully they'll reveal why his crimes were hidden for so long and who enabled him to hide from the law. So both Democrats actually, in New York had primarily intended for this sexual abuse victims to be against Roman Catholic churches and other organizations for like monetary damages, but they're using it against him. And abuse is currently out of reach because of New York's archaic statute of limitations will now be subject to civil suits as well as their estates, which is pretty big. Lisa Bloom, of course, because we all know she's into everything. She represents 2 women, surprise, surprise, on the Epsteins that are sexually abused, said on social media that his death won't deter them from suing. We have preferred to live at face justice, and our civil case can still proceed against his estate. Now, my question is, though, was the civil suit already in play? Or did the civil suit start immediately? Because think about it. Here's my thing on that. Here's my thing on that. Lisa Bloom is extremely expensive. Like, extremely expensive. And if he was still alive with everybody he knew, you would have to have millions in order to hire her to do a case like that. So I find it odd that all of a sudden she's handling 2 of those cases. Kind of makes me think that these lawsuits popped up after he was already dead. And she's in New York, so she knows the law. That's just my thought. I could be wrong, but I kind of think that... Let me take a look and see how much she charges per hour. Hey, Trigger Happy, isn't she annoying? I can't stand her. Okay, her net worth is $5 million. That's her net worth. Let's see. All right, it doesn't say how much she charges. But I can assure you she charges a hell of a lot of money. Yeah. Oh shit, she's not even a practicing attorney at her place. Weird. Passion for justice. Oh, look, she's hiring. Court filing of Janice Dickinson versus Bill Cosby. James Woods versus John Doe. The list goes on. 2 offices, one in California, one in New York. Yeah. She's big buco bucks. And she's on every single high-profile case there is. Good night, Allie. Sweet dreams, honey. I will tell her you said goodnight. I think she's sleeping, though. I brought her home pizza before. I think she went to bed. Hey, Galway girl. Is this frozen or what? Alright. I don't know why it froze. So, she paid women not to sue Weinstein $700,000 or tried. I wouldn't die. She's in Cali and she's in New York. I'll get you an interview. Yeah, okay. But seriously, though, like, it's just crazy to me. Like, how all of a sudden do these women all of a sudden need lawsuits and they happen to go to her? I'm just not buying the whole thing. Brady can come up on panel. So it just makes me think, did these lawsuits pop up after he was dead? Obviously, she knows the law. She's a lawyer. So she's going to know the law. Why do you think sexual abuse was ignored all these years? Why? You could say the same thing about the Catholic Church. Why was the Catholic Church ignored for all these years? Think about it. Who knows? Lawyers fish for class action suits. They try to get as many as possible. That I get, that they do try to get as many as possible. What do you think of Epstein's girlfriend? I think she was as sick as he was, honestly. I wish I could hire for my daughter's case. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't tell me that these women just have this endless amount of funds and that's why they, were able to hire her. I'm not buying it. Like, I think that she knew the law. She contacted these women after the fact because she knew she could still go after them. The only problem that I have with the law, honestly, is that how can you totally say that somebody is guilty if they're dead? Like, I'm not saying he's not guilty. Don't get me wrong. But how could you put a dollar amount on somebody if they're dead? Like, doesn't everybody get a chance to defend themselves? Marty, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like he has a right to defend himself. And the other thing is, too, so about the lawsuits. So what's being said is that he preyed on women during his jail sentence and he forced victim to marry a woman, alleges the lawsuit. So the lawsuits allege a complex web of companies employing disciples who saw it to that Epstein's sexual desires were met. Before I even go into this, let me just say that I have a hard time with this wording simply because I don't care who you are. Nobody's going to convince me to do something that I wouldn't want to do normally. Like, as an adult, maybe as like a little kid, but as an adult, how is somebody going to force you to do stuff? How is somebody going to force you to, like, do certain things? Like, you can't force me to have sex with somebody unless you have a gun up to my head. So he employed an army of disciples through this complex, like, network of companies for many years, recruiting girls and young women to have sex with him. According to the allegations, he arranged to have one of the women marry another woman so that the woman could get permanent U.S. residence, allowing her to stay in the country. One of the suits alleged that Epstein continued to have sex with underage girls while he was on work release serving a Florida jail sentence under watch of sheriff's deputies. it's hearsay. Who's to say it's true? Suits filed in court in Manhattan by women identified as Caitlin Doe, Lisa Doe, and Priscilla Doe named 7 businesses or foundations alleged to have assisted Epstein as respondents, in addition to the estate of Epstein, who was found dead by suicide in a Manhattan jail cell this month. The lawsuits seek unspecified damages at jury trials. 2 of the suits allege activities similar to those claimed in actions brought by Epstein by other women. Sex from teenagers, charm, gifts, money, lucrative careers, threats, the whole 9 yards. Like kitty cat, meow cat? Huh? The most explosive allegations come from Caitlin Doe, which claims that Epstein blackmailed her when she was 17 to have sex with him by promising to pay for an expensive surgery she needed and then threatening to see to it that she would never get treatment if she refused. Come on, you're 17 years old. You're not an idiot. According to the lawsuit, the activities began before and continued during and after Epstein's jail sentence in Florida, where he was granted generous work release privileges to conduct business affairs at Florida Science Center. Epstein created the foundation, blah, blah, blah. According to the lawsuit, his main purpose was to give Epstein a haven from jail where he could prey on young women under the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, which provided off-duty deputies to guard him. Palm Beach County's not that corrupt. I lived there for a couple of years. Sheriff's Office said last month that it was reinvestigating the arrangement. Caitlin continued to have sex with Epstein, believing he would eventually pay for treatment, according to the lawsuit. Then in 2013, he made a new request. According to the suit, a woman described as a non-U.S. citizen and recruiter of females for Jeffrey Epstein needed permanent U.S. residence, and that Catherine had to marry her. In New York, same-sex marriage had been legalized 2 years earlier. He continued to have sex with Caitlin during the first few months of the marriage, the suit explains. All right, let's stop right there for a second. Okay, you're 17 years old. You need this medical treatment so bad. It's now, 10 years later? Or it's 8 years later. And you still haven't gotten this treatment that you need so bad. Personally, I think she wanted like a boob job. I can't imagine what she needed that could take 7 years span that you're still sleeping with this man 7 years later. Not buying it. I'm sorry. If I was on a jury, I would not buy this. Unless she comes across as like the biggest moron ever. So by the next year, Caitlin had turned 25 and was too old for Epstein, who forced her to move out of one of his apartments in Manhattan, leaving her homeless. Catherine and her wife remained married till 2017 when they divorced, having fulfilled Epstein conditions, according to the suit. Epstein stiffed Caitlin, refusing to pay her a balance of $10,000 that they agreed upon. I'm sorry, it sounds like a boob job. To make matters worse, it explains that Epstein also refused to follow through on his promise to pay for Caitlin's medical care. She has never had the surgery she needs, the lawsuit says. I have a problem with this. This is like years later. It's obviously not life or death threatening. 3 lawsuits drafted at the same firm, Lisa Bloom, describe a far-reaching network of Epstein's controlled companies, blah, blah, blah. The main and in many instances only function of each of the associates who acted at the instruction of direction of Epstein was to recruit, entice, harbor, transport, provide, obtain, maintain, or solicit young females, knowing that fraud and coercion would be used to cause each female, including plaintiff, to engage in a commercial sex act. I'm not buying it. I'm just not. A team of individuals included chefs, butlers, receptionists, schedulers, secretaries, flight attendants, so on and so forth. Lawsuits are filed against his estate, which he bequeathed to a trust he apparently created on August 8th, 2 days before he was found dead. Probate documents obtained by NBC show that the bequest was made under a new will that he executed the same day. Actions by his alleged victims will now presumably have to proceed against the trust. Few details have been made public. All right. So I'm sorry, but it just doesn't seem right to me. Now, a lot of people think that he was suicide. But, I mean, a lot of people think it wasn't suicide. But he did take care of his will 2 days prior. So he may have easily known that he was going to die. And that, I mean, there's just a lot of different things it could be. So the estate details his wealth at $577 million minus $18 million. The new property listing includes an entry for that amount, described as aviation assets, boats. Epstein had a brother, Mark, who the will notes would have inherited the estate had Jeffrey Epstein died not having a will. But the new will leaves nothing to Mark. Instead, it bequeaths everything to a trust that probate documents indicate was created on August 8th, the same day the will was signed. That's kind of fishy. Perplexed. This happened to your family member. You might think differently about it. I don't know. It just seems really weird. Nothing is known about the trust, although its name, the 1953 trust, could refer to the year Epstein was born. Those claims will have now likely be against the trust as the sole inheritor of Epstein's estate. Several alleged victims have already been named the estate in new lawsuits filed in New York. Blah, blah. So the rest is just BS. His house is fucking amazing.
Jeffrey Epstein's past caught up with him last month.
I thought that was him talking. But you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't seem right. I'm sorry. It just doesn't seem right at all. It just seems way off. His island was beautiful. Dojo retreat. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right, though. Kind of like Keith Rayner from Nexium, pronounced Nexium, who branded women who ran a ring. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I am totally cool with, not totally cool with what he did. I'm totally cool with the explanation about him being dead. I get that. But it just seems a little off to me. Have I ever been a victim? Yes, I have, Mary. But not at 17. When you're a victim at 17, you kind of have to know not to keep it going for the next 8 years. Like, she wasn't held, I know, right? She wasn't held, like, by gunshot. Like, she wasn't held like that. Come on, JM, you remember that from Making a Murder. I always had something in my hands to play with. If it was your daughter, how would you feel about suing? I don't know. I was said to be a multimillionaire. Now he's branded a billionaire. Which is it? No, he's a millionaire. He's a multimillionaire. But it's not a matter of that people are suing him. It's just weird how they're suing him. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's weird. He did have power. Who else is involved, though? That's the other scary part. Who else is involved? You know, why did he do this 2 days prior? Why didn't he give his brother anything? Why is he setting up, I don't know, Harry, is he? Did you tag him? No, he's not. Like, Prince Andrew is another one. There's a lot of people. When you have been abused, it's really hard to explain. But she wasn't a child. Granted, she was a child. She was 17. But she became a recruiter for him. That's why she stayed. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. She knew what she was doing. Who is Bernie? I think they mean Bernie, oh my God, I can't think. Bernie, oh my God. Someone give me Bernie's last name, because I totally blank. Bernie Sanders, that's what I was thinking. Could be Bernie Madoff, too. 17, all right, speaking of 17, do you know here in Alabama, I just learned this last night, that Sage could sign her own paperwork, that at 14, you're not financially responsible, but you can actually sign your own, like, hospital paperwork and stuff. That's scary. Good night, Mary, honey. That's scary. Like, really scary. I had no idea that 14, you were allowed to do that. Like, last night when Sage was leaving the hospital, they said, Mom, do you want to sign or do you want her to sign? I said, she could sign. I said, yeah, she's not financially responsible, but she can sign. Had to take Dayton for a sports physical today. They said, is he 14? I said, no. But it said if he was 14, he could fill out his own paperwork and he could sign. I was like, wow. Where I'm from, you could sign off 14. No, not emancipated. It's a big question. The court took into consideration the fact that he wasn't used to prison and he had so much freedom. Big questions with this go around. I agree. I don't like Bernie Sanders. Okay. It's crazy. I just asked him where he was. Harry. Colonial Sanders is another one. Hey, Kim. But I don't know. It's just weird, though. It's not so much the age of the girl, it's the power and control of the elite. Yeah, but what I'm saying is if she needed to have whatchamacallit, a medical surgery, why'd you wait 7 years? Maybe you're just good at sniffing out people that manipulate the rules to their favor. That could be it too, Katia. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been played before. Laura, would Sage have had privacy as well? I don't know. That I don't know. But she's not financially responsible. But she could sign everything. It is scary. That's what I said. It's very scary. Just Harry, that's a good thought. No, because abortion is illegal here, Harry. I thought the same thing, but you can't get an abortion here. It is illegal, pretty much. If she did get 10,000 in 7 years, it would be less than minimum. That's what I'm saying. I think girls can get because on their own, but you can't get it here. I think I'm in love with a stripper. Nice. Hey, well, you know what, JM? We saw a room earlier that in the Hard Rock Cafe in Vegas that has a stripper pole and everything. It's like its own strip club. And she can meet you. Maybe. She might be able to. But then who's going to pay all the bills? Could be birth control. That's possible. But we did. It was like $3,500 a night. But yeah, I thought it was weird too. Hey, Melody. I thought it was really weird too that they allowed it. Because she can sign. She can sign. I mean, like, I don't know how she would get to the doctor, but yeah, she could definitely sign. So yeah, so going back to, people don't blame abused women for staying with their abusers. Lots of mine. Okay, and I agree with that. But I don't know. Maybe because I was never kidnapped and I don't know. Hey, Pat, I can't see somebody being able to fuck up my head so bad that, like, that bad that I'm doomed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't picture it. Like, I can't picture being that person that I need money from you and you want me to sleep with you and you want me to do all these things. And after like a month, I don't realize, you know what, this isn't going anywhere, that I'm going to be there 7 years later. Come on. And I'm going to recruit for you. Come on. I just can't picture being that dumb. I just can't. We don't know what they've been through. I know, but still. What?
Good night.
Good night. Go to bed. Love you. Shut that back door. Stockholm Syndrome, coercion, not everyone has a strong mind. I don't know. I feel another debate coming on, possibly. Maybe kept promising it. But we don't even know what kind of surgery it was. She probably did enjoy some of the perks. But I don't know. There's nothing anybody can promise me that's going to make me marry another woman. I'm just not. Like, you would think after a certain amount of time, okay, maybe a year goes by and you're still not giving me what I need. You know what I mean? Look at girls that have to recruit for their pimp. People don't blame them. I'm not blaming her at all. I'm just saying, even those girls, I'd say the exact same thing. But those are a different type of girl. She's probably, yeah, but I'm going to assume, unless they were kept like under a rock, that they had to fit a very upscale mold. Like, they had to speak well, they had to do everything. I do tech support, JM. Could be drug addiction. True. Patty Hearst. Good point. I don't know. Maybe just because I just don't think I would ever be in that position. They knew half of what was really going on. They were at risk. That's true. She's my hooker happy. I don't know where she's from. I'm assuming New York. He wanted poor girls not many days past their first pay. That's true. He wanted kids. But she wasn't a kid. She was 17. Sick a person who stays with an abuser. Okay. And I could see staying with an abuser to a certain extent, but I don't know. The weirdo will prey upon the vulnerable person, and that I agree with. But there's just vulnerability, and then there's over-the-top vulnerability. She had a choice, exactly. Denise, I'm glad somebody sees it the way I see it. No, she was from America. It was the person she married that wasn't. But even then, so in 2013, she kicked him out. He kicked her out or whatever, and never gave her money. So why'd she stay married till 2017? I don't know. I think there's more to the story. Definitely not a secure girl. That's for sure. She didn't know she had a choice. Russian women are patient. They wait for the right time to fuck you up. That is true, Nadia. That's a very good point. I think she's a fucked up girl that thinks it's easier to sue a dead guy. That's kind of what I'm thinking, though. That I think it has to do with being dead. I think that because he's dead, she's going after him. I think they all are because he's dead. I really do. It's not always... I know it's not Jackie, but it should be. It really should be that easy. It should be that black and white. I think it should be. So just something to think about. But I am going to shut down in a minute or two because I am got to get ready for work tomorrow because I blew today off and I can't be late because I'm not going to have a job soon. He had 3 massages a day and he had a different girl for each one. That is true. In a year, you would marry a woman. Woo, get down with your bad self. That's it. Might as well join the club and file our paperwork. See, you know what, though? I thought of that, too. I'm like, how did they know that somebody's not going to, like, pop up? You know, why? Who say I can't file paperwork? Exactly, Poppy. That's my point. We're missing too many variables. Thank you, Jackie. Wait, no job soon. No, I'm saying that if I keep going in later, blowing off work. I mean, I literally blew off work today. So I have to get my shit together and not blow off work. Even though I have to go in late again tomorrow. I forgot. But yeah, they cut down my hours again. Sage, she'll do good. She has to get them out in 15 days. It was either 10 or 15 days. Yeah, I think it was 10 or 15 days. But a lot of people are on my case, too, about dividing up lives and don't make them so long. So I may do that, too. Like the one earlier, I'm going to break up and, you know, put it in different spurts. So it'll be posted under different stuff. Like, you know, 20 minutes for one and then 20 minutes for the next. So if I was a choice of being a hooker, it's hard work. It is hard work. I wouldn't do it. You couldn't pay me enough to be a hooker, honestly. Surely they'll have some kind of proof. I hope so. I mean, I really do. So that's just what I wanted to give you guys tonight. I know that you guys had, I know a lot of you guys just wanted somebody else going live. So here I am. But also definitely check out the Truths Live from earlier. If nothing else, you guys will get a great laugh. She did a fantastic job of calling everybody out. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, with that said, I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, definitely Tuesday. And Marty, based on your comment, I am always live Tuesday night, Friday night, Saturday night. All the other days are kind of like, you know, here and there. But Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, I'm always live. The radio show, except for a day like today, is Monday to Friday, like 1:30 to 3 or 1:30 to 2:30. So have a great night. Please be kind. I'm always kind, Jackie. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll be on the radio show tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow night. Depends on her. And I got to go food shopping, you know, the whole 9 yards. The radio show is Perplex Talk Radio. And if you go to my channel, any one of my channels, you can link it from there. And Thursday night's going to be good. Wow, it's Thursday night. What I missed for Thursday? But I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll see you Thursday. So, peace out, bean sprouts.